Welcome everyone. We're going to be running around Payload Upward with a good friend of mine, Hale. We'll tell you all the ins and outs of the map, and without further ado, let's get into it. Upward, you got 3 exits from your initial spawn. You got your main exit here, this one on the right side, and the one on the left through the tunnel over here. You got 3 places to cover, but it's only 3 doors. It's not too bad. One classic thing, everybody knows it now, but there could always be a spy hiding down here, so you gotta give this a check when you come out of main. But other than that, it's fairly simple.
There's a sniper sideline right here.
Yeah, they can get brutal, the snipers. There's a few places that snipers normally stand. You get the standard spot, which is about over here. It's a pretty common one. Sometimes I see more experienced snipers standing over here.
Yeah,
generally
he's like aggressive.
Yeah, they scare me a lot more in TF2 when they're over here.
But generally, you can just peek.
True. But if they're standing on here, there's 3 places they can get peeked from. But another thing that scared me about Upward for so long is this little hole here. But you can... It's okay, don't worry. The hole shall not scare you. You cannot fall down unless you die. You cannot fall in, do not worry. But do you have any tactics you like to do from the start here, Hale?
So that's what I like to do, right?
Oh, okay, that's a nice
sort of
exit.
like a speed shot.
Yeah.
Soldier.
It's a
But
real
you
quick
do it as
exit.
a demo man. So you do that, and then you can also like chain multiple sticky jumps.
I don't know how you do that. It's really impressive. It's a
So,
real
something
good
like
exit.
that, and then you can like either go to the left or to the right and surprise the enemy.
Okay. For pushing this door as sniper, I quite like this line, because over here is so crowded. You generally got 2 snipers when you're pushing from there. But from here, you can check this rock around here, and you can peek.
Yeah.
You know, you can peek out, you can check the standard snipe lines if they're in a bad place. And normally there's a soldier or heavy medic combo standing up here you can get easy shots on.
Yeah. Another good spot as sniper, because like if you're coming right out of here, you can also hide behind this rock and shoot people from there.
Nice. That's a good bit of cover.
Yeah, and then if that's clear, you can try to snipe from here. They wouldn't expect like a sniper from here. I saw like on defense, people actually put mini sentry here in this grass.
Oh, okay, yeah, hiding it in the grass. It's a nice one.
You can also put like tele inside. I saw like one guy put a red tele inside here.
Nice. And it only works for so long, but them first few teleports. I guess the Eureka effect would work quite well with this as well. How would you, if you're attacking from blue, if I build a sentry around the back of here? So generally you find sentries down here.
If you can hear the sentry, so you can just peek and shoot from here.
So sometimes you see an engineer base here, but like you can see India's just peeking here, taking minimal damage. And if you've got a sticky bomb launcher or a grenade launcher, that's an easy takedown.
Yeah. Splash.
Another one you sometimes see is sentries here. It's kind of similar, but rather than taking it from above, you can just peek the side. A bit quicker, because the sentry is looking at you. But if you know how to use a sticky bomb launcher, that's another easy takedown. There's like 2 extremely common sentries. Your sentry that takes up inside on the health pack here.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
The man can just spam. And this is like a turtle position for engineers.
Yeah, generally you want to play this if you have a strong team, but from blue it's so easy to take down. So even if you're peeking from this angle, it can see you, but you can just put a few stickies down there. It's a strong sentry spot if you've got a good team. But like having a sentry here, I don't understand how it does so well. Because on paper, it should be really easy to take out. I think it's another one where if you've got a strong team, then it's a nice, easy one to hold. Because there's so many angles you can take this one out from. An interesting one about this is you could use a demo man to shoot some iron bombers here against that. And
Yeah.
they'll just fall down and they'll deal chip damage, but you know, you get 4 of them in with a team push.
Also, another great technique for pretty much any class. You can just do that. Just climb the rock.
Yeah. It's quite
Always
an
do
easy
this.
jump. Do you have any
Then if
bunny
you're-
hopping techniques on payload at this section?
Actually, about that,
It's fine.
if you're like expecting people from here, you can actually just strafe jump.
Oh, nice, nice. I can't, but... So-
Strafe jump.
Do you hold down W while you jump?
No, I release W while I'm in the air.
Okay.
So you just wanna use your A key and your mouse movement. And also here, this is a really good sniping spot to like get some easy kills.
Yeah,
You can just like stand on the box and just crouch. I mean like right here. Then you
it's
can
got
get
the shadow to it as well. It's one thing, another reason why I don't like 2 Fort is because on the red team, they're all in the shade. And red's a pretty dark color in TF2 when you're in the shade, so it's really hard to see enemies when they're there. So yeah, that's a pretty good defensive sniper spot.
demo spot right here.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And try to place some
Nice.
crit stickies. Yep. So it's like right here. You can like hide stickies inside.
Oh, nice, nice. I've never seen that be used.
It's like in a lot of maps, but usually people don't use it. There's
Yeah.
also like rods here. There's also like a spot here where you can climb as a spy. I think I've seen this a lot in Highlander.
Yeah, those are great defensive spots.
Yeah. You can also put like a sticky trap
Yep,
on this rock.
Hard to see.
On this rock. Yeah, pretty good.
Nice, nice. Payload upward as well. If we look from the second point to the third point, it's so choke heavy in this tunnel. How
Yeah.
do you think blue team should generally attack this? Because red should have lots of things in the way. Generally, when you're coming into this tunnel, you can get sticky traps up here. You find sentries up here.
Well, usually you shouldn't be sticking up here. You should be going up instead.
Yeah.
It's upward for a reason. So you should be going up and try to attack people from here. And once you have secured this area, you can try to go down from here.
Yep. Yep.
And then, or you can also like go to the right side and attack from there.
Yeah. This bit especially is pretty spectacular because there's so many different angles you can attack from in here.
Yeah. Usually, sniper sideline is like anywhere from here to about here.
Yeah,
basically.
they love
So
this
you
rock.
just
and-
want to stick to the left.
Yeah.
Stick to the left side, and you should be good to go.
One thing I see red team not doing at all, and it's partially because they lose the upward ground here. Like, you really need to keep this upward ground as red team,
Yeah.
because it forces blue to try and use the tunnel below, which again is just so many choke points. It's ridiculous to try and take it. So if you get to keep the upward point, then, well, like I was saying before, red team never really holds this choke here. Like, when you've got the cart here as well, there's nowhere people can stand. Like, you can just spam this choke point with rockets, stickies, you know, have a sentry looking over it.
Yep.
It's a great choke point to try and hold them off, but you do need to have control of the upward bit here.
Yeah. You usually have to control this area, especially this choke and this door right here.
Because that just shuts off the top.
Yeah.
Another
Like-
little point. If you are up here and you need HP, there's a simple drop down. If you see this up here, this structure, you got the right side over here and the left here, like India just did. You drop off, no fear, and you can land on a health pack straight away. Even if you've got 1 HP, you'll survive that fall. Get to the
Yep.
HP pack.
As a blue soldier, what you can do is you can just rocket jump like up here.
Yeah, I
Sure.
love that spot. It's a real nice place to hang out.
Yeah, as a engineer, this brings up engineer spots.
Oh my god. But also when you're up there, you've got a great view of this little nest down here. Generally, you find that red engineers have a teleporter dispenser down over here, and a sentry around. It could be down looking over this, or it could be anywhere around here. But the teleporter and dispenser are pretty much always in that little area there. So it's a great spam point if you manage to jump up here.
You can also put like dispensers here. Like people usually put there, put here. But it's okay. But if your team is aggressive, you can put it inside here.
Yeah. It's a nice little hold point. Now you can spam it from a lot of different angles. So it can't hold for too long, but like you say, if you've got an aggressive team who wants to get up into the enemy's grill, great little dispenser to have. Yeah, that's kind of the first point dealt with. So another sentry point, which I don't actually like, I think it's a terrible sentry point, is when you put your sentry over here. So you have a sentry in this area looking over the main point. Whenever I'm on blue, I find it very, very, very easy to take them down though. You just get a direct hit and you can sneak over here and then 1, 2 and it's down. Even if the engineer's hitting it constantly, you can take that down with 4 rockets from a direct hit with some team pressure.
By the way, this is a really good sniper and heavy spot.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, do you use heavy here? Obviously, you
doesn't make sense. Like heavy shoots from the eyes, from his eyes.
Yeah. So as long as you can see the enemy, then you can kill him.
Yeah.
One thing to worry about when you are here is obviously to the right side. There's normally a lot of dudes around here. There's sniper spot you gotta look out for. They can't really see you, so you can spam that once you've taken out the sentry. Because there's a pretty good angle with a standard rocket launcher. You can, force them out of there. Bit of peeking, stuff like that. But another reason for why this sentry isn't very good is, again, with a heavy. I find a heavy up in this little room up here. They can come out, they can peek, and they can just rain hell down upon this area.
Oh yeah. Pretty much anyone.
Yeah. Again, you gotta have this area cleared. But if you get like you say, a sniper down there, or even a soldier demo, what have you, you can put lots of pressure on this little area here, and it's quite an easy takedown, really.
Yeah, so that's why having the upward, it's really good. You can also come here as scout, actually. Like, as a red scout, you can stand on this slope. Also, if you're scared, like, if a demo man is, like, spamming, or soldier is spamming, like, from here, it's a blue demo man or soldier. You can just come up here and stand on this little slab.
Nice. There's a little rollout. It does quite a bit of damage to you as soldier. If you've got a sniper causing you trouble, you can like rocket jump from here and then off there, and you've got some amazing height to like push forward. There's quite a bit of damage. It's a little tricky to do, but like if you do it properly, you can get behind enemy lines.
This little trick. This is the second best trick. Resupply up there.
Oh yeah. Do you have to?
I think I showed you this before.
Yeah, you did. Do you have to rocket jump up and do it?
Yeah, you have to rocket jump, and then you also have to press crouch right as you go up. It's called a crouch.
Yeah, if you're a little bit hurt, then you just lined it up with a light, and then didn't get it.
Spam crouch, I think. Try to spam crouch.
Oh, I got it.
So you just want to be in the middle here, and then at this spot, and yeah.
Nice, fully healed.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, just spam that crouch button when you go in. Can you do it as demo as well? Nice. A risky one if you're on low HP, of course, but generally when you're at this point you don't have this spawn, so it's a nice one to be able to grab a holder. And if you're
like so useful.
Yeah, I've never even used it before, but that sounds insane.
It saves like, I don't know, 6 seconds of going up stairs.
And if you're not even at that spawn, although generally you will be, but
you can't do it as blue. You can't do it.
You can't do it as blue, okay.
Yeah. Because this resupply is actually the last point for red.
I thought the enemy team could use all resupplies.
Nah, they
Ah,
can't.
okay, okay. Good intel, good intel. So it's a nice nifty red one, especially if you're attacking last and then you get through. So your bread and butter sniper point, if you're the only sniper on the team, generally you want to take this one. It's a great spot.
This is the solo, and you
Yeah.
can see everything.
You got a health pack, you got ammo. You don't really need anybody else with you looking over. And there's a few places where snipers can come from here. You got obviously this side over here. They love these rocks. This area is generally highly competitive, but there's always a blue sniper peeking in between those two rocks over there. Oh, yep, nice little angle there. So it's a little scary being a sniper here, because you can't just look down the scope. It's one thing I want to say to any snipers out there as well. Too many times you see a sniper, they're crouched, they're scoped in, zoned in on one area. That's not how you should play a sniper. You should always be walking around, moving, and when somebody else peeks, boom, you zoom in and you try and get the headshot.
Yep.
For other sniper spots, I'll just quickly go over. Here's generally a bit of a one, because snipers obviously always want to be able to hide. This box is useless. Unless you
Usually
really
when I play sniper, which is like never, it's just here. This is like this very safe spot.
Yeah,
Just
peek out
there.
with just the head. But like we said, snipers on the enemy team can come from here as well. So if you're up here, you just can't see it. You got no angles. And they're not generally going to peek you because the whole team will see them. And you generally got a bit of cover when you're defending here. But this spot, I'd say, is hard to defend. Not many upward games end here anyway. So if you're losing this, don't worry about it. Now, a spot that can be defended very well is right here. This spot. Generally, you can see two types of games. One is where blue team absolutely powers on through here, and I think that generally happens when the red team puts too much effort into trying to hold this point. They're all dead, and then blue just freaking stomps it through here. But you really want to hold this place in particular from here, right here, because you've got so many different angles for demos, soldiers, and this area is surprisingly easy to hold.
Yeah, just general spam will
Yep.
deny blue players.
Mm-hmm. You got your, again, another bread and butter sniping point is right here. It doesn't look very good, but you've got so much cover, and you can peek any angle you want from here. Just
You can
use
also
the
go
holes.
inside here.
Oh my god! But a heavy up here can just the bullets from aiming down here. It's an insane amount of damage you can hold. You're watching top spot for this door that's normally open here. You're watching down here. You can push through into this little room if you wanted to, and again get the HP if it required it.
Yeah, sticky traps is also pretty good in this general area.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if you,
also like for like any other class, you can jump onto this sheets of metal.
Yep.
And just jump across. I failed, but
yeah, it's a nice little jump. Can the heavy make that as well?
yeah.
Like without the GRU and everything? Oh, the heavy can definitely make that.
I think so, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's so close. There we go, got it. It's a tight one, but you can do it.
Ooh, it is pretty tight.
Nice,
There
nice.
you go.
And then when you get here as heavy, I mean, what a position to be in. You got this door right here. You can take down anybody from this distance if you spun up as a heavy. And then you got, if the cart, like I say, is stuck in this position, they're not getting through.
You can just mow down people there,
Yep.
especially snipers.
And blue don't have many options at this point. They got this door, they got down there, and they got this door here. They can't find a way through the bottom. anywhere. You know, if they run through from down here, they go in, back to this door, down here. They could go round the outside, like around this hidden track, round the bottom and through there. But again, it doesn't leave them too much to like go on. But one thing I would like to show while attacking here, let me switch over to blue. But if you are getting lots of trouble here, you'll be seen, but you can make it round. Get round here. And then, at this point, I mean, this is a Pyro's paradise. You can just air blast people off the edge. You own here. Even if you come across an Ubered Heavy who's spun up, you just one blast that he's done. But yeah, this point here, not many people use this little bit. Now, you do have to be a pretty fast class. Yep, this jump over here. I'm pretty sure every class can make that.
Maybe. Except for the heavy, I think.
Yeah, well, base speed can definitely make it. I mean, if you're a pyro as well, the power jack is just so good a utility. But for this jump here, I think you need to be a scout to make that. But this one here does numbers. I use this one all the time. People are watching this door from red, and then you come out over there, and nobody's ready to like take you out and have a quick shot at that side. So you, as a scout, especially when your aim is to like run down people, it's an incredible position to have.
You want to see 2 bonus Rancho Relaxo spots?
Yeah, let's see them.
So there's one here, just like you can do it as engineer, but I'm doing it as scout. Double jump.
Nice, nice.
So
where's the other spot you were on about?
It's right here. You can do strafe down here.
Ah, that is a nice one. I assume you can't build. Yeah, no building allowed. You wouldn't want to build here. It would be terrible. So a good one that I find really hard to actually attack against is a fairly simple one. Just a sentry here.
Yeah, it is really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it allows red team to get a lot of control of this area, which is, you know, what they want. Generally, you get this spot when the cart's under here, this area around, and it's incredibly hard to take out. On paper, it should be easy. You can spam it, like, from here as a demo man, but...
Your team can handle it. Right?
Yeah, but the red team, like, they can pretty much see you as you're popping up. You're in a tiny area which can be spammed itself. It's a nightmare to take this down. So it's a good place for a teleporter down here. And don't be scared about using weird sentry spots. Like, you might think that this is a terrible spot, and don't get me wrong, it is a terrible spot. But I'm a strong believer that bad sentry spots, they work for about, you know, a minute, and then you can pick it up and you can move it.
Yeah.
Because people are prepared for a sentry to be here. People are prepared for a sentry to be in here. Nobody's prepped for this one. You get caught off guard by a sentry. Like, as anybody who doesn't have explosives, you can't take on a sentry head on. So that's a great spot. Pushes people off, should they push here, if it's a level 2 or a level 3. Kind of watches over. Yep.
Also covers this area.
Yeah.
Choke.
Gives you a nice alert.
Only problem is the bridge, of course.
Now, as red team here, people like to put down teleporters, but before they've capped this, you don't need one. People come through this door here when they spawn in, so you do not need a teleporter. It's real easy to get here. So when I'm here, sometimes I like to just place my teleporters on enemy ground, and if you hide them a little bit, make them a little bit towards yourself, they're great for telling you when a spy's coming. Because spies cannot resist the urge to sap a lone teleporter. So it gives you good intel on, like, oh, a spy's on his way, I know where he is. So if that gets sapped, for example, then you know, oh, my sentry's now in danger. Let's, you know, pop round here, pop this corner, check under here. So at this point specifically, get your teleporters out. Don't upgrade them. Just put them out. It's like, what, 100 or 50 metal for a teleporter. It's a nice little spy check. to see if they're coming from certain areas.
Yeah, 25 if you're using the Eureka.
Yeah, 25 using the Eureka, which you can then use to come out of the exit.
And hopefully surprise them.
Yeah. But again, for these, you can use bush strats as well to try and keep them, you know, a little bit hidden. So, for example, this one here.
Go on, get.
If you are going
that's
down the Eureka, then it's pretty hidden. You know, in the heat of a battle, no one's gonna notice that.
Yeah, that is really hidden.
Uh-huh.
Even from here, like, I can't even see it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this one. That's a good spot. But then again, like here, yeah, that's another great one.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
A little bit finicky to get right, but if you get it right, like no one's gonna see that. It's a little bit easy to see that one actually, like with the red as you turn the corner, but they always work a few times.
Mildly noticeable.
Are there any other sentry spots you generally get round here?
Sentry spots. Not really.
Yeah,
you can
it's
always like put it here, like around this area,
I'm
or
moving
back
this.
here if your team is not
yeah.
aggressive.
You see some around here as well. I don't like this one because that area over there, they can generally attack from, or like snipe it, direct hit it, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But on the final point here, this is my go-to when we reach the final point. So this could be when they're attacking that sentry spot we had. Let me get there. So when you're defending, generally you don't want the Tomislav. In this room, I go for the minigun. Because I know some people don't respect the minigun because its DPS is pretty much similar to the Tomislav. But when you're really close to someone, the minigun puts in work, you know? The kill time is so small. And if you've watched some of my streams, you'll see me hanging out here as a heavy all the time. This room here, it's so good as a heavy. They've got 2 doors which are right next to each other. You're tanky anyway, you got 300 HP, you're just ready for a fight. It forces the enemy team to put lots of people into trying to take you down, or if they ignore you, then they've literally only got this area here. Your job is to watch these 2 doors. With the big old... Yeah, with the big old health pack and the ammo, you are sustainable, you know? You can see when the enemy team's dead. You can see who's pushing. If they've only got, like, a couple of pyros, a medic, and an engineer, they're not gonna push on you in here. So you can go and you can get some HP, come back, and get ready for the demos and the soldiers to come through.
There's also a trick here, actually. You can use the equalizer or the escape plan and kill people from the top.
Oh, really? Does that get people who are up on the base over here? Oh my goodness. I tell you what, you go blue, I'll just stand there as an NG. Let's see if you can tag me.
There's also like, I think you have to adjust yourself, but you can survive the grenade kill.
Yeah. I remember when they used to have it, if you had the rocket jumper, you could survive it. So I'll build up a sentry here as well.
Sentry going
Put a teleporter down, see what kind of range this thing's got. And then let's say you're standing over here. Alright. Ready when you are? Nearly. Do you know what I'm talking about, India?
Fatal floor.
The hole in the floorboards, my man.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get this up to level 3, and we can be standing here. Let me just pump it up. There we go. So we got it level 3, and I'm gonna stand up here so you guys can see. This isn't where an NG would normally stand, just so you got a good view of what India's doing here. You can use any rocket launcher. I like to use the direct hit. But you can see that Sentry can see him through the floorboards, but if you get into a good position, then you can pop them off. If you stand for this one, yeah, there you go. You can just stand in a position where it cannot see you and shoot through, just like that. And with a direct hit, the 2 rockets, 1, 2, it's down. Easy push through. I'll just go blue team so you guys can see. And you can see these floorboards here. So the sentry can see you through it, but if you've got your rocket launcher in the right side, you can aim about here and just spam it through. The sentry can't see you because your rockets come out of the right side. If you're left-hand side, then you just do the same on the other side. And if you're quick launcher, then you frick, dude. The sentry can see you.
Yeah, it's really good.
So here, we'll let it build up. The sentry could see me here, but it can't see you here. So let's just test. You can see it can see you if you stand here, and it can shoot you. But if you stand, try and get it right, there, then you hit yourself. But if you get it lined up nice, further back, wider hole, you can see the sentry a little bit. Oh my god. And there. So it takes a little bit of a while to line it up, but if you've got it done correctly, and it's a lovely takedown. This one isn't too hard either. I use this very often in my games. And this is the sentry spot of last. So it's a hell of a place to take it down. If that's a bit too much for you, you can do the classic. You know, just get over here where the sentry can't see you anyway. Takes a little bit of work to get here. It can spot you through the windows as you're walking on through, but you can just walk past that. The Engi will know you're coming, so he'll be ready for it, hitting on his sentry. But if you're pushing with your team, a couple of rockets in, bit of mania going on down here, easy takedown.
Yeah, this is for a last point.
Yep.
If you see up here, there's a spot where you can climb on.
Nice.
As a red, I mean as a blue soldier or demo man. Or a spy even.
Nice, nice.
And up there too.
Yeah, it's a nice position to be in. If you've taken the sentry down, this is a hell of a place to be. And yeah, you could build upon it with many boys if you wanted to. But you got a good angle down here. Nice
That's
little...
like a skip jump.
Yep.
This is what spies usually do.
Yeah, you can't really stop spies from building here. The clever ones won't sap anything, they'll just jump across. Better than that, because they're faster. And then once they're here, sap it all, stab you in the back. Now, attacking this point, generally I do like to stay as soldier, and maybe scout if the cart's, you know, close to getting there. But as sniper, you see a lot of people trying to snipe from this area here.
Yeah. You try to counter snipe.
Yep. Now, you gotta be a pretty good sniper at this point, because snipers love to be down here, behind these crates. So you gotta be quick on that. And if there's nobody there, like, your job ain't done. You gotta peek this wall here. They could be on this side. They could be up here. There's so many different positions. But, if the sniper is on red, they've got so much control of the map, you know? This little choke point, they can stand anywhere. They got the same view. If they've got 3 snipers on their team, they can
Even
take out...
here.
Yeah, even there. There's so many positions for red to take to have a good snipe on you. So, I'd probably just recommend 1 sniper still. If you've got a good counter sniper, then he can take down as many snipers as you want, really. Just remember, if you're counter sniping, don't be the first guy to scope in. You can stretch out wide, see, wait, if there's a sniper down over here, you just walk it round. The second he scopes in, that's when you scope in, and you go for the headshot. Easier said than done, but do it.
That's a pretty good surf spot right here.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, just like that.
That's pretty high skill as well. Like, there's no way I could do that. That's a hard jump India just did right there. That area right here where he's looking at above him. You gotta sneak through the side of that. Do you want to show off India just jumping through this map?
Yeah, you can spectate me. Because you can hear the whoosh sound if you do the hop.
Ah. Oh yeah, it keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah. From here too, like you can also jump from here. Okay, never mind.
That's all good. You can try again.
Like here is also a pretty good one. Yeah, and then you can chain it and surf up.
Yeah. Someone else has also done a video on some charge and dodge jumps that you can get, or tide turner jumps, some trimping.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at those myself, but I know you can get real good coverage on upward. Yep.
This is another one here. If I can wait for my charge.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Thankfully, I already took.
Yeah, I mean, look at the distance there that you covered. No sentry would be able to catch you.
You can see like people can spam through this door, so we can do this. Quickly get over here and just start spamming from here.
Nice, nice. So it's a good way to run away, reload for a little bit.
Or you can also like hide there
Oh yeah,
and just wait it out.
just on this place right here. But again, one thing I'd like to stress as well, if you're a beginner, and even if you're playing Sniper and Spy, generally they're the ones that people go to because it feels real nice when you get a kill. Try playing Soldier, try playing Scout, try playing Demo, you know. Try all the classes. They've all got a very different feel to them and very different usages to the team. But most importantly, no matter who you play, just push the objective. There's so many times on Payload Upward where you've got like the blue team and the red team really fighting for space up here, spamming rockets down, shooting each other for like 5 minutes. And the cart the whole time is just sitting at the beginning of the choke point.
You get 3 points.
Yeah, you can top the leaderboard just by pushing the cart. If the cart's down here and everyone's fighting up top, the smart money is to just sit behind it and push it all the way up. It truly is spectacular how high you can get. Once you get the cart to about here, through the choke, you'll probably die, but it means the fight up here now has meaning. If you take over the top, then you've got the cart again.
Yeah.
It's not stuck down the bottom where if you've won, then you can just push the cart up the hole. Instead, if you've won, then you can push it to capture the point. But I really think people who are getting into TF2 and they want to learn stuff about maps, I mean, the greatest way to learn is to just play. So that's a good spam spot.
Yeah. Usually there's like dispenser here.
Yeah,
You can,
little NG base around here.
also, this is a pretty good dispenser spot for your red team.
Yeah, because don't forget the engineer can't walk through his own dispenser, but your teammates can.
You can also put a mini defense mini.
Nice, nice. Right there.
And usually snipers like to peek.
Yeah,
Oh, those
snipers really like to peek this.
Someone has joined. If you're on red team or any team really, and then the blue has already kept like second point, the spawn door actually blocks you, blocks this route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the spawn door goes up, so it actually
Ah, okay.
is a visible barrier.
I've never seen that before. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you shouldn't really be playing here if they've capped this point anyway, but if you're going for a cheeky bunch of spawn kills, make sure to not try and get through here.
Yeah,
Take
or
the
you
tunnel.
can sit as a spy.
Yep, yep.
There
But,
is actually. I haven't showed you the pyro one.
Oh yeah, of course I'll come over.
Pyro Jack. Come to red. Okay. It's like fairly simple, but I don't know why. Get it. You can also do it from the other side.
Nice,
Other-
nice, clean. And again, that's a great spot for a pyro to come in on, because, you know, once you're up here, it's a pretty nice area for a pyro to push through. Doors are locked right now here, but
Yeah.
woo!
Also, you can fall off here. Just be careful.
Yeah, definitely be careful about that one. It's an easy one to fall into as a beginner. Upward's got a lot of places where you can fall off the edge.
Here.
Nice, nice. Oh no, pyro as well on Upward. Like the whole thing's surrounded by you know, just chasms. Just blow people off the edge. It's nice and easy to do, free kills. And
Ooh,
it
that's real.
upsets the enemy
just-
team. Yeah. But yeah, I hope this video helped out. Good luck in your Upward games. Next is probably Badwater, I would say. So you got a few good tricks for that. It's another incredibly popular map.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep your eyes out for that one when it comes. Thanks for watching. I hope it helps you guys whenever you're playing Upward. You know, there's going to be more videos like this in the future for different maps, so keep an eye out. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.